today's super difficult because we're kind of poised with what feels almost an impossible task, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. It's raining and the weather's, well, it sucks basically.
Yeah. So we've got the weather against us, the UK lockdown, meaning you can't go anywhere, bike parks are shut, and we've kind of overfilmed everything in the area, which, well, without keep going around doing kicker amp videos, it makes it very difficult, which if it gets a little bit boring for us, then it's probably boring for you guys. However, it does create an opportunity, and there's a bit of light at the end of the tunnel, because we have come to the local car park, and if we're sat there on a Saturday not knowing where to ride, not knowing what to do, there's probably loads of you that are sat there doing the same. So we've come out and we're gonna spread some positivity, inspire, and have the ultimate car park session. We've got some ramps with us.
Yeah.
We are just gonna jib and make the most out of nothing. This is probably the worst riding spot on the globe, but today we're gonna make it awesome. And hopefully, there's probably loads of you. I grew up riding this sort of stuff.
Yeah.
I didn't have good bike parks and jump trails and all that sort of stuff on my doorstep, so there's probably loads of you that are in the same boat and the same situation. Hopefully this sort of gives you some inspiration to get out there and send it. So let's do some riding. Let's start with a fun little challenge or line to get this video underway.
Yes, you're done. Oh!
I'm going to warm this session up with a little crank flip. I'm not actually that good at them, so I'm going to do it without hopping first, and then I'm going to try like a little bunny hop one. And Cara's stood under the tailgate filming, because otherwise the camera's just going to get soaked. And yeah, I wasn't lying when I said it is a very difficult day to film a video today, but we're going to make it happen. Okay, first crank flip. There we go. They're always just, I've never done it off a jump. It's actually a trick I've kind of just left alone for a long time, because on the jump bikes we run the cranks so tight so they don't spin when you do a flip whip, or like tail whips. So to then run the cranks that tight, to then try and spin them, sorry, when they're that tight, kind of doesn't really work. We're trying a little bunny hop. Cutting the curve. Oh, nice. Oh, that was a clean one.
That was good, yeah.
That had some power to it. I'll tell you what, these e-bike cranks spin well fast.
Obviously can't do a lot on the bike, so I'm trying to think of something cool that looks relatively cool that I can do. So I'm doing the one where I put it on the back wheel and then you like spin yourself without the bike, but the bike, you've got to find the balance point.
Oh!
That span so fast.
Yeah, you was well fast then. I thought he was going to go twice.
Oh my god.
You feeling a bit fuzzy?
I went light-headed then when I came back round.
Do you want me to do something cool now?
Yeah, it's your go now.
So, I want to try, apart from destroying a back tyre, I want to try I want to learn to do the bar rider. I think I could do it, like I can stand on the bars with my hands on as well. But the problem is I tried it a few times today, and where it's so wet, it's really slippery, and that kind of worries me. And also my grips are just going to get trashed, which I don't really want to do today. So we're going to come up with an alternative so we can still do something cool like that. And what I'm going to do, I don't know why I just moved that, what I'm going to do is stand on the forks instead. Still pretty scary, still very little control, and still quite high consequence. And the goal is to go from that side of the car park to the van, I guess. Let's see if I can do it. Hope you don't crash.
Oh my god, oh god. Oh my god. That counts because you...
No, I didn't really have much, it was kind of out of control.
Oh, alright. Oh my god.
Oh! And crash into the van.
Wow.
Oh, that was a sick one. It's weird, once you get like up, you can kind of control where you're going a bit. You need to like use your arms and pretend you're on a balancing beam. Pretty scary. And you have to lean really far forward. Like then I had my foot there and my shin was pressed up against the handlebar because it gives you a bit of stability. I wouldn't really fancy going up much higher today. I think I'd slip and hit my head. But we're going to do something else cool now. So we got the muck off. We're going to head over here. So what my idea was, over this side of the car park, was to do a stoppie and then try and go between the bottles. But I don't know how far I can stoppie yet, so we're going to do that before we place these on the ground. So let's get the bike. Big runner.
2.5 car park spaces.
Yeah. So I think if we put it there, quite wide to start with, not only does it give me the challenge of making that distance, but it also gives me the challenge of actually getting that far. That's quite wide, isn't it?
Mm.
Cool. That was too easy. My back wheel didn't go through it though. Does that matter?
It did?
No, my back wheel was over it.
Oh, well, I don't know.
Was you too close to see that?
What's the rule?
I don't know, that's what I'm asking.
I think, yeah.
We'll make it a bit smaller then, and then we'll try again.
That's how much smaller it is now. This is my foot. Oh!
That's really wobbly. I've never done a stoppie so wobbly. Maybe it's because I was going through it that it felt more wobbly. Let's have an action replay.
Right, so we're going in even more. A foot width.
Oh my god, that's so tight up.
Well, that doesn't count, really.
Well, I didn't clear it, did I?
No, go back.
Stuck here. It's so tight though. Right, here we go. Easy.
Oh, you just tapped the top of the bottle.
Yeah, but that hangs in. That doesn't count. I didn't hit the bottle. Let's do it. Go tighter. Go smaller.
That's literally a tyre's width now.
Do you think that's possible to stop you through there?
Well, we'll find out right now.
We will, indeed.
Here we go, rolling. Oh, it's possible.
It's possible. I'm just going too slow. Does that count?
I guess so, yeah, that's it.
Can we go tighter or not?
No, because you won't get your wheel through it.
You can.
It literally is
you
a
can.
tyre's
You
width.
can.
Okay, well you asked for it then.
On it like that, yeah.
Yeah,
Hey.
that's it.
That was a clean sweep, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So we've got the little MTB Hopper light, and back in the day there used to be a few gaps, and this one was always the scariest. Obviously we didn't have a ramp back then, so it was a bunny hop, which when you're like 10 years old, this is quite a big bunny hop. But I think today that's nothing, and we can make some better gaps by setting this thing up. So this is where I've set the ramp up. It's a little bit of a bigger gap than what we was looking at earlier. The hardest bit about this is the run up. If you could come through there, it'd be so good. Well easy. I'm a little bit worried because I'm going to be hitting this wooden ramp quite fast at an angle. But I think it should be alright. We'll do a test run and we'll see. I'm going to have to jump it diagonally actually. Okay, that was interesting. It's actually a lot further than it looks, which is pretty scary. Should we get a shot of it from the other side so you can see the landing?
Yeah.
Did I hit the bush?
I think you tagged it a little bit.
Yeah. It's so horrible taking off on a wet ramp at a funny angle with no run up. And the other thing that keeps happening is I'm getting a lot of spray, so you can't actually see. Maybe I need goggles for the car park session. Oh.
Nosedive.
I did a nosedive over it. I don't know if that's maybe, I don't know. In fact, I do know. That's not a nice gap. Oh, I don't really want to play that game anymore. Let's see where else we can put the kicker. Do you fancy sending a gap?
No, I don't want to do that.
Not that one, any gap.
No.
Okay.
Not today, it's just too wet and I think I'm going to slip.
Okay.
It's a bit scary.
What should we do next then?
I think you should do foot jam hops. But
On an e-bike?
Yeah, but yeah, that's
Oh.
easy for you, isn't it?
Oh yeah, I've never really done it.
Oh god. Well, I was going to say clear this whole line of car park spaces, but it's quite a lot if you've never done it before.
We'll try. I can do a lot on the jump bike. It should be similar.
I'd start, well, it's up to you where you start, but yeah, clear those spaces. Big hops. Keep going, keep going. One more car park space. Go, 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 go. Go, go, one. Yes, yes, you're done, you're done. Oh!
You're done. Oh!
Yes,
Oh
I
my
made it.
god! That's committing to the hedge.
I made it at least. That was really hard because these rubbish shoes don't have any support. And when my foot was in the normal place, it was breaking my toe. So I had to put my foot on top of the crown, which is so odd, and then I ended up commencing the trick here.
That's cool.
That was
though.
epic, wasn't it?
Yeah, you did well.
I don't know if that's a, yeah,
That's a pass.
yeah, I'll give it a pass. With a stylish dismount, should we
Yeah.
call it? Well, whilst retrieving my bike, I got the idea, or thought that it'd be cool to do some wheelies without the front wheel. That's always it's always one for a rainy day. So let's give that a go. I don't really know what the objective of this one's going to be, except just to ride around, I guess. But let's give it a go.
It's so funny.
Wow, the bike's in a... Oh god, I don't like going fast with no front wheel. The bike was in turbo mode, which is so hard because you put the tiniest bit of pressure on the cranks and it's doing this. We've switched to a jump bike for the finale. The reason I've not used the jump bike in this video is because it doesn't have lock-on grips, and watch this. Obviously it's so wet that the grips are just like sliding, but this next trick, a bit like this whole video really, not very serious. It's kind of just a fun day out, and this is definitely a fun, not too serious one.
That's so funny. Yo! Back on the bike. Get it? Yeah!
What a note to end the video on. You don't really fancy anything else?
No, I'm hungry and I want some lunch. Oh look, I can
Yeah.
see myself in the...
Hey, on the 9, the Gopes.
Hey, hello.
Like I said, this video, don't know, it's weird. I don't know how I feel sometimes about content like this. Like, we're just in a car park filming us do kind of not cool things, but it is fun. I do enjoy doing it, and it also is inspiring, but it sometimes just feels like, I don't know, I guess just not take it too serious.
It's just the
We're in a
reality.
lockdown, it's raining, it's a weekend, so if we did go somewhere it's absolutely rammed, which makes it difficult to film. Everywhere local we film so much, which makes it very difficult. So I guess this is what you end up with, so maybe I shouldn't be so critical, but yeah, it does feel a bit weird. But I hope you enjoyed it. Give us a thumbs up if you have, leave some comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.